A look at the nation's property market for the week ending Saturday, the 17th of September. Designed by acclaimed architect Alex Popov. The three-story, four-bedroom house is set on a block that spans 849 square m just one street back from Balmoral Beach, showcasing uninterrupted views over the reserve below and out across the beach towards North Head.Belle Property Mosman. Listing agent Tim Foote could not comment on the details of the sale. However, it has been reported that the home sold for a figure close to $17 million. The sale represents the highest price achieved in Mosman so far this year, followed by the sale of a Burran Avenue property back in March for $12.8 million. Ms. Doyle purchased the property back in 2009 for $6.55 million, according to CoreLogic RP Data. The suburb record is $20 million, set in 2012. View HARD to BEATTE. The sale of former TV producer Bob Armstrong's absolute waterfront home in Lavender Bay has smashed the suburb record by millions. Offered for the first time in 27 years. The four-bedroom Bayview home offers uninterrupted harbour bridge vistas and is one of just two absolute waterfront orange title properties with marinas. It also includes 3 levels of living with a waterfront swimming pool, home cinema, and lock-up parking for up to 4 cars. Michael Pallier of Sotheby's International was unable to reveal any details surrounding the sale. However, sources have suggested the property sold for close to the $15 million asking price. The result therefore eclipsed the previous record of $11 million, set in March 2008 by a 5-bedroom home further down the street. Mr. Pallier said that following his sale of 3 $10 million properties in the last week, he expected the spring selling period to be very strong thanks in part to low interest rates and a receding Australian dollar. Mr. Armstrong paid $3 million for the Lavender Bay residence back in September 1996, according to CoreLogic RP Data records. Fixer-upper sold for $10 MBACK in Mosman, and Mr. Pallier sold a rundown property along Balmoral's Golden Mile for $10.3 million at auction. Located on an elevated 1,397 square m land parcel directly overlooking Middle Harbour, the tightly held Burran Avenue property includes a level lawn with uninterrupted views, a double lock-up garage, and is within walking distance of both Balmoral and Chinaman's Beach. However, is in need of a complete overhaul. There were 6 registered parties at the auction for the home, which had a price guide of $9 million to $9 million. According to CoreLogic RP Data, the property last traded for $2.525 million in April 1995. Crow's Nest Penthouse snapped UPCHAR Lee S.Hu Wang, the founder and CEO of TPC Consolidated Limited, formerly Tel Pacific, has offloaded his penthouse apartment in Crow's Nest.Belle Property Mosman. Agents Brad Rogan and Bo Zhang remain tight-lipped regarding the details of the sale of the home at 1506 200 Pacific Highway. However, the property sold shortly after passing in at auction on Saturday. It had been listed with a $3.1 million to $3.4 million price guide. During the campaign, 15 contracts were issued and 65 groups inspected property, with the majority of interest coming from local downsizers who appreciated the views, size and cosmopolitan lifestyle it afforded. With some inquiry from mainland China, it sold to a couple downsizing from Lindfield, located on the 15th floor of the Panorama Complex. It offers a spectacular 270-degree views of the Harbour Bridge, City, Barangaroo and beyond, along with 4 bedrooms and secure parking for 4 cars. Big demand for classic home. A renovated Federation home in Mosman has exceeded expectations after it was snapped up by an out-of-area downsizer couple for $2.95 million, which was about $300 above the price guide. During the 3-week campaign, the 3-bedroom house at 2 Cabramatta Road saw more than 170 groups through inspections in just 5 open homes. Richardson and Wrench Mosman, Neutral Bay listing agent Kirsty Freya had a $2.5 million to $2.64 million price guide on the property. It is a very pretty home, which photographs beautifully. Quote, Ms. Freya said, it appealed to young families and downsizers alike. Set behind private gardens, it includes 2 levels of living, a north-facing lawn, front and back decks, lock-up garage and a carport. It last traded in 2013 for $1.873 million, according to CoreLogic RP Data records. Prices in Mosman have climbed 12.1% in the last 12 months, and 42.7% over a 3-year period. Originally published as buyer fork out millions for trophy home.